When the Honolulu Police SWAT team raided a Waikiki pawn shop 3 years ago, it was highlighted as being tough on property crime. But this week, a federal judge ruled police and then prosecutor Peter Carlisle went too far, violating the constitutional rights of the pawn shop owner. KITV4 News reporter Daryl Huff has our exclusive report. Daryl?
Paula, pawn shop owner Butch Burke said he'd been left nearly broke by this bust. Even though he was never charged with a crime, police took his whole inventory in an unusually high-profile raid 3 years ago, covered live then by KITV.
They came in with the SWAT team and with undercover officers from crime reduction units in Waikiki and Honolulu, and tonight they're executing a search warrant and gathering up everything in the store.
The raid for stolen goods at Holo Holo Pawn got heavy coverage on TV, including pictures of 62-year-old owner Butch Burke being arrested. Then his lawyer said, on top of the public insult, was added financial injury.
The search warrant was limited to 16 specific items. The city seized thousands of items. That was unconstitutional.
A federal judge has agreed in this ruling. The city violated Burke's constitutional rights by seizing items that were not in the search warrant. The ruling said police made the illegal seizure based on a policy designed by a supervising prosecutor who said her boss approved.
Actually said that Mr. Carlisle was aware of the policy, she had spoken to him about it, and he had ratified it.
Attorney Phil Brown says Carlisle's role made the case a violation of the Federal Civil Rights Act. Even though the court only awarded Burke about $40,000 in damages, the city must also now pay his legal fees.
We'll be asking for several $100,000.
City attorneys said the pawn shop seizure policy has been changed, and they were actually happy with the ruling because it rejected many of Burke's claims, especially against police officers.
The judge ruled in the city's favor on 9 out of the 10 claims, and all 10 of the claims against the individual officer.
Many items seized at pawn shops and in other raids are auctioned to make money for law enforcement. Defense lawyers say many of the seizures would not meet the standard now set by the new ruling.
It's going to keep the police under a tight leash.
The city points out that the judge awarded Butch Burke only about 1% of what he asked for. Even though the seizure policy was illegal, the judge found police and prosecutors did not act out of malice. Paula.
All right, Daryl, thank you.